So welcome back to Scroungers Homestead. Sorry, it's been quite a while since my last update here, but work interrupts what you really want to do, and it's been so wet down here we haven't been able to get in to do any work. It's been a really wet winter here. Here we are, look, we got the pigs coming to say hello. We've got them out in the paddock here to so they can forage. So we've got about 50 pigs here at the moment. And here's that drainage ditch you've probably seen on one of my previous videos. So usually this is empty. So it's draining away slowly. But this paddock was so wet you couldn't even get a car in here earlier. So I've got quite a bit of work to get that done. So what we're doing this weekend is chopping all the trees down that need to go, and hopefully if the weather holds out we'll be able to try and move this container in tomorrow. So I've got my work cut out today. So you can see this is one of the jarrah trees that we've had. This is probably the biggest one I've got to remove, and then there's quite a few of these paper barks. I've made a start already, as you can see. So there's probably half a dozen this size. So I'm going to cut all this up. This will be firewood for my fire pit next year, and it'll be dry over summer. These pigs, they're funny. They follow you around like small children. They've got to see what's going on, you know. They've got to see what's happening. Yeah, so we've got about 44 of these little piglets here, and their mums. Yeah, they're funny. You just sit back and watch them. Alright, I'm going to get on with this. I'll do another couple of videos this weekend, and hopefully we can edit it all together, and then I'll post it. So we'll be back. Yeah, so here we are. It's Sunday morning. It's a day of the big move. It was a big day yesterday. I had to chop about half a dozen trees out to make way to get this container in and getting access to it. So just before sundown last night we moved this big gantry here. I'll just show you in a sec, and we have to pull this fence out and get the bobcat and everything in here to line the container up, and hopefully we'll chain it all up and we'll see how we go. I don't know whether I'll be able to film the move, because there's going to be quite a bit involved in manhandling and that sort of thing, but even if I can get a few still shots, and I might just put that in a slideshow later. But anyway, I'll show you where we're up to this morning, and hopefully this afternoon, if all goes well, we'll have the container on site and all levelled up and blocked up and ready for the next step. So anyway, here we are. I'll just give you a bit of a browse around and show you what we're doing. So there's the gantry. So we've got a couple of 5-ton block and tackles up there, and a couple of hooks. And so once we lift it up, then we can chain it all in place, and so it's not going to sway around too much. Here's the fence we've just got to pull out temporarily. And there's the container. Had a couple of big branches on top. It's fallen off of this big gum tree here, so I had to remove that and get it all ready. So I'm not really looking forward to this, but it's got to be done. So the sooner we get it done, the better, and then we can move on to the next step. So I'll get back to you with the next instalment later today. With any luck, fingers crossed, it's all going to go okay. Cheers. Well, we're getting there. It's been 4.5 hours so far to get to here. And tell you what, it's been a real drama. As you can see, we've collected a couple of branches along the way. But we're hopefully on the home stretch. We're just turning it round, and this is where it's got to go, just in here. So fingers crossed. All we have to do is push it into there. We've had to negotiate 5 sets of gates, and there was about 2 inches either side of the gate. So you can imagine manoeuvring this thing through there. Well, there's a drama. Yeah, chopped out 2 trees, 2 extra trees that we hadn't anticipated on. So here we go. What do you think of our gantry? Homemade, of course. Bits and pieces that have been scrounged from a number of industrial sites, and you wouldn't expect anything less, would you? Anyway, I might need to turn this off in a sec, because we might have to... oh no, we're getting in there. So far so good. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, that'll do. Well, look at that. We're nearly there. Yeah. Yep, we're just going to straighten it up, and I think we're just about ready to drop it.
Yeah, I'll push it up some more. Is there anything in the way?
No, there's nothing behind it there.
I'll push it up some more. Parallel.
Look at that! Woohoo! Oh, very exciting. Oh, just got to get rid of some of this crap here.
You have to move all that steel up here, or I don't know.
I better turn this off, I'll be back. Okay, here we are, we're back again. Sorry this video has been so disjointed, but yeah, I need to grow about another 4 sets of arms to hold everything and do everything at the same time, but hopefully we can edit this to make some sort of sense out of what we've done today. So here we are, we've just got a whole lot of blocks, so we're going to level it all up, get it in place, and chock it all up till it's level. And next time I'm down here, it'll be we'll brick it all up, put some proper footings in it, and ready for the next step. It's a bit late in the season now, so I was hoping to get the roof on and the verandas in, but we've got fire bans here shortly, so over summer I won't be able to do any welding. But I'll be able to get some site works done, and we've got the tractor with the post hole borer on the back, so maybe I'll be able to get my fences in and get some water on, and hopefully get my garden. I've got a whole heap of trees and plants in my shade house, so I'll bring them down and put them in. Have a look at that nice branch on the roof there. Well, we'll add that to the pile of firewood for next winter. And Yeah, you can see there's one of the trees we had to cut out yesterday. There's another one over there. There's one here. One over there, one there. So there's my firewood pile for... It'll keep me out of mischief for a few months next year. It'll be nice and dry by the time that comes around. Get my pot belly in and living like kings. Well, so there we are. It's been a long time coming. I've been champing at the bit to get down here, but work and life take over, and just getting the time off and being able to get down here to do it. That's the hard part. So this is my last opportunity until the beginning of January now. So I just want to get these, get it on blocks, get it all leveled up, and that'll be it for this trip. Just never enough time to do what you got to do. I was hoping to get down to my my little scavenger yard this afternoon to see what he's got, but that's not going to happen. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. We started this at about 8 o'clock this morning. We had all sorts of drama. It had sunk into the ground, and just trying to lift it and get it out of the ground was a mission all by itself. I probably won't get back to where we dug it out of, but yes, it's very interesting. Lots of damage to the ground out there trying to get this thing out. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Hopefully I can edit this, and I'll get it onto my website. And thanks for being so patient. We'll get back to you with the next chapter. So until then, cheers.